Boom Chanka, lads and lasses, how's it going everybody? It's the Flying Pig here on Pig Breakfast this morning. Just a little bite-sized edition of some Manchester United news for you. I hope you're all having a good one this morning and you've been up and you're feeling good and you've had your breakfast and all that. But let's freaking get stuck into this episode. This is the Pig. Thank you very much for watching. Let's do this. Boom Chanka. So there we have it, lads and lasses. How are you all today? Thank you very much for joining me. Breaking news that is just coming out of Old Trafford. Nemanja Matic has now signed a new Manchester United contract which will keep him at the club until 2023. The Serbian Terminator has literally come back from a melted puddle in his Manchester United career, really. You know what I mean? He used to be the T100. Now he's the T1000. Now he's the T1000. And he has put himself back together again, so to speak, as a career, as a player at Manchester United. Surely a year ago he was out of everybody's favour. Fans, coaches, manager, whatever. Everybody thought Nemanja was an absolute finished man at the club. But what has he done since then? He has literally turned it all around, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I've been so impressed with how he's gone about it at United this last 6 months in particular. Before lockdown, he was a shining light. He's come out of lockdown as well, a shining light. He's one of the best players in our team right now. And I didn't really think I'd be saying that about Nemanja Matic because shortly, a little while ago, he was absolutely garbage. But I think if you actually look back, a lot of it's down to the fact that it's Jose Mourinho, Mr. Negativity around the gaff, and Solskjaer's then had to come in and find out what his best team is and in amongst a struggling side. So it's very difficult to have any sort of basis for that period of time compared to now. It's a complete night and day situation. The guy completely deserves the new contract, in my opinion. He's only 31. We all thought he was slowing down, like that bloody Frankenstein's monster that he looks like. But he's not. He's actually getting quicker. I don't know what's going on with the Matic. I think they're charging him up for longer. He's got that new super fast quick charging cable or something. Because he is looking damn good out there for Manchester United. One of the best performers in the last game, the game before. So Nemanja Matic is a man after my own heart, He completely changed my opinion of him. A short while ago, like I say, I wanted him gone. I just wanted him gone. I wanted a new start. I wanted to get rid of all the guff players, get your Phil Joneses out, your Smallings, your Matic's, your Lingards. He was in that bracket. He was actually in that bracket a little while ago, and a lot of it was justified because he did put in a performance maybe for about a year long, was just not up to the standard of Manchester United. So, but there we have it, lads and lasses. Nemanja Matic is now a Manchester United player until 2023. What do you guys think about it? I think it's good news, isn't it? He deserves it. He's been a shining light in Manchester United's side. So I want to know what you guys think about it. I'm just rolling out of bed myself, so I plan to do a pig breakfast a little bit earlier today. But it hasn't exactly happened. But in a way, it's good. Because obviously Nemanja Matic, the news broke. Actually, Charlie broke the news on our website yesterday. Shout out Charlie Griffo, with a very reputable source. And there you go. It's now been announced by the mainstream media. So shout out to Griffo. Shout out to anybody that checks our website out, flyingpigunited.com. And there you go. What do you guys think about it? Let me know what you think. And I hope you're all doing well this morning, wherever this is reaching you. So we got a super chat straight off here from Glenn. Thank you so much, Glenn, for getting in here. He says, same mistake as with Mata, too long a contract. I mean, it depends, doesn't it? But we're basically getting him wrapped up until probably the time when he's going to be looking to hang his boots up, unless he's going to go play back in Serbia or whatnot for a season at the club he started out, or whatever. But really, his best years are behind him already. He's 31. I mean, he's still got a year or two at his peak. But I kind of agree with you, though, Glenn. Like, by the time he's 34... is he really going to be that much of an asset to Manchester United? But you've got to look at the bigger picture. You've got to look at the whole time. Now, next season, the season after that. So I think it's a good signing, but I hear what you're saying. It is a little bit too long because of his age, because he is 31 right now. But 31 to 34, to get a good quality player, which Nemanja Matic is showing that he actually is, he's surprised so many people recently, and he deserves a lot of credit, man. He's done incredible things, man. I mean, I don't even understand how he's managed to do it, because I'm sure a year ago, he looked like he could barely caress of football. But now he's going on jinking runs. He's playing in incredible through balls. He's keeping hold of it. He's calm. He's composed. And he's a driving force in Manchester United's midfield. He's the perfect foil for Bruno and Pogba and Rashi and Martial Greenwood to go and do their thing. He's just so cool and calm and collected on the ball. So it's absolutely the right move for United getting him. Ultra Whiz Boy, good morning, Ultra Whiz Boy. What's going on? I'm pretty tired this morning, actually. I've got a glass of water here. Haven't even had time to make a coffee. I just rolled out, jumped on it. I thought I'd do this quick video as I saw the news was officially breaking there. But yeah, Ellie, how you doing? She says, hi, Nicola, how are you? And your daughter, my missus, is in the chat as well. Shout out to you, love. ReRGV says, it's really good news. Love that guy. Yeah, I mean, you have to say fair play to him as a character, as a personality, to come back into it a little while ago, completely written off as a diminished Frankenstein's monster of a man. You know, literally like some sort of mummy out there at times. Very slow. We were all saying he was so static. I mean, maybe that's just Jose Mourinho. We just wanted him to stay there like some sort of Subutio player or whatever. I don't know, but either way, Jose didn't get the best out of him. Maybe he did at Chelsea back in the day. Maybe, you know, we've seen Nemanja Matic be incredible throughout his career previously before coming to Manchester United. But certainly when he came to United, he looked good, he looked bad, he looked good, he looked bad, and then it was an extended period of badness. But what's come about now is an extended period of good form, and he absolutely deserves what he's been given. But yeah, shout out to all you people getting in here today. It's great to have you all aboard the Bacon Brigade train. He says, Waleed says, maximum I would have given Matic was 2 years, to be honest. That's the only contentious bone on it, really, because by the time he's 34, is he really going to be that much of an asset for United? It's like when we had Wayne Rooney, and to a lesser extent, because Wayne Rooney left, he was only 31 or 30 or whatever he was. He was still actually quite young. But when you look at the return you were getting from Rooney in his final season at United, it's still better than most of the guff, you know, since. But I'm just saying, when you look at the return at the end of his career for his last season, it's not obviously as much as at the peak. Does he justify 300k a week? No, I guess that's why it didn't work out and he didn't continue and stay at United, because there was greener pastures anew and he wanted a new challenge. But yeah, I mean, it's quite nice to know that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has faith in Nemanja Matic and he knows what his best team is right now. I think we can see that by the last couple of fixtures that he's played. The backline's been the same. Obviously, the goalkeeper, he's got Matic and Pogba seems to be his choice in midfield. And then, of course, you've got Bruno Fernandes, who's just insanely good, and what a catalyst. And now Greenwood's come into the fold and just been unbelievable, man. And we'll have a little chat about Greenwood in a minute. Rashford and Martial. That seems to be Solskjaer's best 11. And that's the team that he feels confident in. And Nemanja Matic is a big part of that. Hey, shout out Atrex for the super chat, my friend. He says, 3 years is fine. 1 year of Matic starting, then begin fading him out the team as he mentors our new DM. There you go. Positivity, my friend. That's exactly what we need in the morning. Woo! Come on, wake ourselves up. See, actually, you're all awake. I've just got up at 11, so I'm melting. But anyway, let's wake ourselves up, lads and lasses. You're right, Atrex. Let's be positive here. We've got a good player for a couple of seasons here, and even in his final season, he can still have a role around the squad, can't he? And I'm sure he's still playing now and then. Come on, there's a lot of fixtures throughout the seasons. There's a lot of Kettering Towns you've got to play. There's a lot of Last Glinzers you've got to play and stuff. Hopefully not Last Glinzers, actually. No Last Glinzers. No Europa League guff. We want Champions League going forward, of course. G-Wolf, how you doing, G-Wolf? He says, hello, Piggy, how's you, brew? Yeah, not too shabba-labba, my friend. Thank you very much for joining me this morning, G-Wolf. And the collective force says Matic has been brilliant this year. Saw an interview at the start of the season saying he was fitter and mentally fitter too, and he's never felt better. Promising a good season. He wasn't lying. You're right about that one, Matty, because he's come into it and he's literally been probably, well, one of our best midfielders this season. I would have said maybe before lockdown, Fred actually was probably the most consistent performer, because I think at the start of the season, Pogba was a little bit hit and miss, and then obviously he was out injured. McTominay had a bit of an injury, same sort of thing with him. Fred was consistent, but if you're looking over the whole season now, who's come back from lockdown just as good as they were before, if not better, then you probably have to say he's the midfielder of the season for us, for the whole season. Obviously, Bruno, you would have to say is the midfielder of the season, but Nemanja Matic is that sort of midfielder for us of the season. So you're right. He's had a great season. He's cemented that role in the team in the last few games, certainly. And Solskjaer will have so much faith in Nemanja Matic right now just because of what he provides the team when he puts him out there. And I was looking at a statistic the other day, I think we talked about it previously on another video, which was out of 22 starts that Nemanja Matic has had for Manchester United over his last 22 starts in games, we've kept 16 clean sheets. And I'm sure that's no small part down to Nemanja Matic. I mean, it's certainly bloody not down to Harry Maguire, is it? It's not down to Harry Maguire getting megged and having a nightmare. It's not down to freaking David De Gea even this season, bloody Butterfingers, is it? It's not. What it is down to is that Serbian Terminator in there taking names and turning people into dust. No, seriously though, it is kind of down to Nemanja Matic why we've got so many clean sheets. I'm just going to say that. Certainly recently anyway. No, look, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, it's a whole defensive unit, obviously. But Nemanja Matic is an important part of that. And the stats don't lie. You stick him in the side, you're more likely to get a clean sheet. You take him out the side, you're going to melt. So it kind of makes a lot of sense. Well, hello there, says Aaron Wan-Bissaka has been our most consistent performer. 100% agree. He is my player of the season, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He's done the most, the most progression in terms of a footballer. He's gone from being, Palace, a great player at Palace, to being, one of the world's best right backs, I think, just in a short space of time. So his progression's been amazing. Plus, he's so consistent. He is the most dependable player we've got in the whole team. It used to be De Gea, but it's not anymore. It's now Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He's Mr. Dependable. He's the one that doesn't put a foot wrong, that consistently performs, and he's been our best player this season, in my opinion, by quite a clear distance. Now, okay, you've got your Bruno Fernandes and stuff like that. I understand that, but we're looking over the whole course of the season. Bruno came in January. He's not in it for me just yet in the conversation. Atrex says, what do you guys think of this window? Sancho, Grealish, and Ake. I mean, it's interesting. I mean, I'd love to see Sancho come in. I think Solskjaer actually likes Victor Lindelof. I know he took him off at half-time the last game, but I think he'll realise that was probably a mistake because Eric Bailly came on and freaking did the old Conor McGregor on the ball and gave away the pen. But I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens with the players coming in. I would be happy if we just got like Sancho in and a holding midfielder, like a top quality, another really good holding midfielder. Though Nemanja Matic is looking damn good, to be perfectly honest with you. But he's not going to be around here forever. He is 31. You've got to look to the future. So it makes sense. And then a centre back, like you say, Nathan Ake, of course, it would be nice. I mean, the fact is we spent £80 million on Harry Maguire. And if we're all honest, he's not lived up to that at all this season. Will he in the future? I think he probably will. I think this is kind of like a trial by fire season for Harry Maguire, coming up to a really top club, and not a top club that's exactly in a period where we could just go out there and rip teams apart. Hopefully we are now, but it's not like he could just slot in there and rely on the team in front of him to go and win games. So he has not looked great this season. He's making silly errors, though. You can't get done like he did by Stanislas in the Bournemouth game. That's just absolutely, that's not £80 million defending. He's got done by a bang average player there. So it's pretty annoying when that sort of stuff happens. And then Lindelof's in question as well. I actually think Lindelof deserves a bit of credit because the last few games since lockdown, Lindelof has been pretty consistent for us. And I don't know why he was taken off at half-time in the last game, but he actually has been more consistent than Harry Maguire over the last period of time. So we'll see what happens with Solskjaer and what he wants to do at the defensive side of the pitch. And then we've got Eric Bailly, of course, who is a good player and who is very good. And I actually think he's got a lot of better defensive abilities, in terms of heading, aerial battles, strength, all that sort of stuff, reading of balls coming in, all that sort of stuff compared to Lindelof. But there's other aspects of Lindelof. Lindelof's a better passer, he's better on the ball. So it depends what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wants to do with the side. Dylan Gill, good morning, Dylan Gill. Ice Queen Gaming, shout out, good morning to you, Ice Queen Gaming. Josh Healy in his house too. He says Lindelof back injury. Well, there you go. Okay, so he's got a little strain of his back. That's why he came off at half time. Fair play. Thank you. I didn't hear that. G Wolf, I hope you're doing all good, my friend, as well this morning. Skippy says it was a bad ball to Bailey, in all fairness. Yeah, okay, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but still, he's got to have a better judgment of that. It's like, I don't know if you ever played, football as a kid, and when a ball comes in, for some reason, sometimes, especially me, because I used to play in goal a bit, but when I was playing up top or out on pitch, sometimes I just freaking slap it. The ball comes in, I'm like, oh shit, I've just had a brain fart moment. You know what I mean? It's kind of what happened with Eric Bailly, I think, with that incident. But anyway, do us a favour, lads and lasses. If you're tuning in right now for this pig breakfast, it's not that these are bite-sized editions. You just talked about the sizzling sausage hot topic of the day, which is Nemanja Matic signing a new deal. Please do us a favour if you enjoy these vids and hit that like button, give it a thumbs up, and get involved in the live chat for the next 5 or 6 minutes as we discuss and dissect the news and anything else you legends want to talk about on this fine morning. Gungshi in the house. He says, hi, Pig. Hi, lads and lasses of the brigade. Great to see you in here, Gungshi. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you have a good day in Taiwan. Coochie, he says, please get rid of Lindelof. I mean, look, a little while ago, I did say I don't think Lindelof's ever going to be the quality player that United need in that back line. Is he going to be a Rio? Is he going to be a Vidic? The outlook is not so good, my friends. I shook my magic 8 ball and it says outlook not so good. And that's the way I feel about it, because he is a good player. He is good on the ball. He's a good passer. He's decent defensively. But does he read the game like a top quality centre-back? I don't think so. Is his positioning that of a top quality centre-back? I don't think so. Is his aerial ability in terms of beating other opposition attackers in the air world class? No. Is he great at terms of defending set pieces and things like that and balls coming in? No, not really. He's not great. Don't get me wrong. He's good. He's good, and you need players like that around the team. But I think if you're going to look at who to improve on, then yeah, maybe that is something that could be done down the line. Josh Healy says, rumours about Juan Mata leaving, Pig. I mean, it would kind of make sense if Juan Mata left at some point soon, but I think he'll probably leave until the end of his contract. I think his contract's another year or so. He's getting on a bit. He's 32 now. He'll probably, is it 2 years? I think it's 2 years, isn't it? 34. He's got a contract length on it, I think, until he's 34. I believe so. So, yeah, I mean, he's not going to be around forever. The fact is, this United side is taking on a new form. It's taken on a new shape. We're shape-shifting, lads and lasses, you know? It's like, finally, we've been taking all this time to build up to this absolute beast, and then we've been waiting for that full moon to come, and finally the moonlight is starting to flicker in the night sky, man, and we're starting to see that full moon come together, and we're shape-shifting. Do you know what I mean? We're turning into a freaking beast. And that's what I feel. And I feel like Nemanja Matic, Juan Mata is probably one of those players, and there's a couple of players around the squad that really, it's like they're not going to have much of a part of in the future of Manchester United right now. They can do it now, and they can help right now. Is Matic going to be first name on the team sheet right now? No, because we've got Bruno, we have Pogba, we have Greenwood, we have all these guys. Is he going to be able to play a bit part in the team and play in other competitions and still help out around the squad and play in many games of a season, but not obviously the big ones and not starting in the majority of the Prem games and stuff like that? Yeah, he's going to do a job for Manchester United. So I think we'll see. I think Ole Gunnar would rather keep him around. The thing is about Juan Mata, it's easy to forget, but he is a really good quality technical player. His technique, his ability on the ball, his vision, his passing, it's world class in my opinion. It really is. The only things that let Juan Mata down are sort of physical things, like he's obviously not the quickest player, but the fact is you have to use him correctly. If you were playing Juan Mata in the hole, then I'm sure he's going to create things for his teammates a lot more than if you stick him out on the right, which is what Solskjaer has done a little bit and what previous managers did a little bit with Juan Mata. I don't get that. Why play Juan Mata on the right? We know he's got no pace. We know he has to cut back in. We know you have to have an overlapping run from the right back, which leaves you exposed if it doesn't work out. And then you also, the defense know that you have to go inside, so they show you on the outside. It's just bullshit. It doesn't work. You need somebody with the ability to beat a man, a classic winger. And that is not what I think Juan Mata is at all, and he's not. So, don't discredit what Juan's done at this football club, because he's actually been one of the more consistent performances, since he's been it. Legends, right, let's get into it then. So Ivlo comments, Matic and Sancho would share position. I'm not really too sure what's going on there with that suggestion. But look, Sancho is obviously a right winger, or we can play either side. He's going to be a forward player for us. Matic is that DM. But no, they're not. I don't really get what you mean by that one, my friend. But but thank you very much for getting in here, lad. Maybe you'll comment in response to somebody else. Oh, well, thank you so much, Gungers. I've just got a PayPal here from Gungshi. Thank you so much, Gungshi, over there in Taiwan. He comments, "Hi, Pig. I'm happy to see Matic getting a new contract. He deserves it after proving he's still got the quality needed to play for United. Just as long as Ollie doesn't run out of electricity in his Norwegian mad scientist basement." Well, yeah, that's it. I think he's not going to run out of electricity, actually, Gungshi, because Ollie has got Phil Jones and Jesse Lingard down there in full GIMP outfits, in a cage, on a freaking bike, generating electricity. That's the only logical reason for keeping them around. Hey, thank you so much for that, Gungshi, mate. You absolute top man. Excuse me. Yes, Mrs. P, thank you so much. Everybody, if you're tuning in and watching this video right now, smash that thumbs up button, leave a little cheeky like rating on it, get your thoughts and opinions in about Matic, about anything else quickly, and also come back in a few minutes' time once this video is finished and get your thoughts and opinions in there also, you bloody bunch of heroes. Right, okay, Wayne Arnold. How you doing, Wayne Arnold? Good morning. Gungshi, he needs them. G-Will says, in all fairness, post-lockdown, we've played really well against the top teams. It's just the middle and bottom teams we've played poor. Yeah, I mean, I think if you look at over the course of Manchester United's season, you are right, actually. We've done very good against the bigger teams, even when we didn't necessarily have the players. We've defended well, we've countered well. Solskjaer set the team up really well against the opposition teams that are at the top of the league. But teams like, we got a point against Liverpool earlier on. I don't want to go on about that, but not many people did. We got a win, of course, against City, the Chelsea games. And, Solskjaer's done really fantastically well in all the big games this season. It's the lesser teams, you're spot on. And that was earlier on in the season when we couldn't actually cut teams open. That was the problem. You're getting a lot of opposition teams sitting behind the ball. We didn't have the creative quality in the side or the balance or whatever it was, but mostly the creativity in the centre of the park to actually be able to cut them open and thread balls through and get in behind the defence often enough. And that has rapidly changed since we've seen Bruno Fernandes come into the side, of course. He has been the catalyst. He has been the creator. And Pogba, of course, coming back from lockdown has been like a new signing as well. He's been amazing. But since January, Bruno has really helped get the best from this team. And you're starting to see that change now, G-Wolf. You're starting to see us cut teams open, the lesser teams that we should be beating, that we should be comfortably putting to the sword. We are actually starting to rip them open, play attacking football, penetrate the defences at will. That's what it should be. Manchester United should be in all their attacking pomp, especially at home, at will it should be. You should be just attacking. You might concede like we did the other day, but ultimately we're going to get chance after chance after chance because of the quality in our team, the quality in our forward line, which is absolutely there, and the quality in our midfield, which is actually is also there now. It's also there now. So I'm absolutely buzzing about it. Clam J, Manflu Gungers, Giso says, or rather, what's everyone's thoughts about full-time Devils closing? Well, yeah, they've just rebranded it, haven't they? So now it's like Howson and McCullough and those guys, they actually own it, I guess, and they bought it from, was it Fremantle Media who owned it? So, yeah, there you go. It's pretty interesting, isn't it? They've rebranded it. It's a shame the name's changed, but there you go. I guess it's for a reason. But, yeah, good luck to those guys over there, to be fair. Probably some of you guys actually know me you found me on Full-Time Devils when I used to do videos for them. So some of you guys might actually be subscribed to me because of that channel. So shout out to the Full-Time Devils. It's an end of an era, in fact, but it is obviously the start of this new Stretford panic thing that's going on, or that has been going on. Nice one. Jack and Brad Gamer says, Pig, when are we getting Danny Dyer in as assistant manager? Shut it, you slag. Jesus says, okay, that's how I found you, mate. There you go. Right, okay then, lads and lasses. I'm going to wrap this video up then. It was just supposed to be just a quick breaking news, little sizzling sausage, hot topic of the day. And we get carried away in the Baker Brigade chat, don't we? Because you guys are a bunch of freaking heroes. But seriously, thanks so much for watching these videos. Do us a favour if you enjoy this channel and you want to help support it. Smash a thumbs up on it. Give it a share on social media if you can. Sorry, I'm a little bit melted this morning. I've not been up long. Haven't even had my coffee. I think next time I'm going to have my coffee before doing this because I feel like I feel better. I feel like I've got better as I've gone on. But before I did the face slap and woke myself up, I was a zombie. But it's fine. Anyway, guys, that's it. Euro Sydney, shout out to you. Gungshi, G-Wolf, Collective Force, Jack and Brad Gaming, Ms528, Ellie, getting in here. RearGV, getting in here. Who else is getting in here? Well, hello there. Shout out Clam J, everyone else, thank you very much for watching this video today. Have a great day. That's the end of the Pig Breakfast. Keep a lookout for upcoming content on the channel. Shout out once again to Charlie Griffo, as I say, breaking this news yesterday. You may have seen it on my Twitter and also on the website. Check out the website, flyingpigunited.com, for a no-nonsense, no BS, no clickbait guff, no rubbish. Manchester United news source where we keep you up to date with what's going on in the world of Manchester United. Anyway, you legends, have a good one. Thanks for watching. Smash that like button, 2-foot tackle that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the freaking next one, you bunch of heroes. This is the Pig. Take it easy, and come on, United. There you go, lads and lasses. Just a short one, obviously. Just the old Pig Breakfast. Sorry, it's not at 9 a.m. It's supposed to be at 8:30, these things, actually. But I just melted today, lads and lasses. I melted. But anyway, this is just to say thanks to the star patrons. Still got to add Ice Cream Gaming. Still got to add Tommy Jackson. It's just, look, it's one of those running jokes, isn't it? Look, it's going to happen. I will put my hat down. I will never wear my hat again if this is not fixed by the next video that I get. I'm going to add the names that needed to be added. There's a few of you. So thank you so much to all the people that support on Patreon. You're going to be added very soon. And also Tier 2 channel members. You're a bunch of bloody heroes. Right then, get in there, you legends. Have a fantastic day. This is the Pig. I'm going to go sizzle some bacon now. That sounds wrong, doesn't it? That's not a euphemism for a Tommy Tank or anything. I'm just saying. I'm going to go sizzle some bacon now and have a cheeky little sandwich. Have a great day.